Here, do you know what they've been telling me down the pub?
No. What?
That our milkman has made love to every woman in this block except one.
Oh, but that stuck-up aide at number 17.
Tomorrow, the Sunday Stir lifts the lid off the bedpan and plays doctors and nurses. Naughty nights in the nurses' home. You'll die laughing at the crazy antics of the surgeon with the busiest bleeper in town.
Last night I took out an appendix, a spleen, and 2 staff nurses.
Plus, how to deal with a patient who is having a stroke. And the glamorous screen star who has agreed to leave her body to guys. And 2 of the guys she's leaving it to. The dangerous appeal of weird beliefs and strange cults. Read the heartbreak story of 2 parents who wait in vain.
Our Sandra was a happy, normal girl studying for her A-levels when she ran away from home. We thought she'd joined the Moonies or the Jesus Freaks. Little did we know the truth. When we saw her again, we realised she'd been brainwashed.
Read Sandra Briggs' frank confession. I was a young conservative. Pills, pop, and fashion, all in tomorrow's Sunday Stir. Start the day with a bang.
Well, then, all set for the Wall of Death. Oh, you're a new man.
Yes, Mr. Pilchard was taken to a nursing home this morning.
Oh, not another nervous breakdown. Do you know, that's the 4th driving instructor to go that way in 24 lessons. Mind you, I did think that he was a little jumpy. I think the 2 tickets we got for dangerous driving preyed on his mind. Then, of course, there was that wee accident with the double-decker bus. Oh, but it's all good fun, isn't it? Do you drive yourself?
A little bit. Actually, I'm a rover man myself.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. You know, you remind me of a friend of mine. He has the same sad grey eyes. Mind you, I'm a wee bit wary of men with grey eyes.
Oh.
Yes, my friend Brenda Spendlove married one. Well, what that girl suffered, it turned out to be a monster. Wouldn't let her drive his Bentley just because she backed it into his Maserati. Well, I mean, how was she to know that he was underneath it at the time?
Shall we have a go?
I beg your pardon. Oh, the driving lesson, of course, yes.
Right. Starting drill.
Now, don't tell me I know about this. This is in neutral. That's the wobbly one there. You turn on the key, look in the driving mirror. Hair's perfect. And smoothly away. You know, that's the smoothest start I've had yet, Mr. Oh, goodness me, you haven't told me your name.
It's Coward. Reginald Coward.
Oh, you're not any relation of Noah's Ark. Oh, I adore that man. I'll see you again whenever spring breaks.
Look out, you're about to run into the back of that car in front.
What car? Oh, that white Rover with the blue light on top of it. Well, there's no right to be dawdling along at 50 miles an hour.
Oh, can't you read the sign on it?
No, I haven't got my reading glasses with me. Ah, we'll soon pass these slow coaches. Let's get rid of them. Now then, what's it to be, Hyde Park Corner or a coffee in Brighton?
No, I think we'll confine ourselves to the suburbs.
Oh, not Hendon again. I hate the sight of those mangled railings.
Oh, you've been doing three-point turns.
3-point turns. Mr. Henschler called them music hall turns. Is he feeling better now?
Mrs. Gusher, did he happen to mention which side of the road you should drive on? You're on the continental side.
Do you know you're not the first to say that? I think it's this new Parisian eyeshadow.
You're driving on the right side of the road.
No, I'm driving on the wrong side of the road, but that's quite deliberate. I'm trying to see if that wee hat in that boutique is $5 or $6.95.
Mrs. Gusher!
Oh, all right, spoil sport. Over to the left. Oh, was that a traffic island that went over there?
You're running along the pavement.
I thought I'd never seen so many patent pedestrians. You get to hate pedestrians, don't you? Oh, here's a Bobby. I'd better get back to the road. I hope your pea sticks in your whistle.
Do concentrate, Mrs. Gusher.
Listen, do we have to go reversing in East Finchley? How about a bash at the motorway? Are we too far from the M1?
Slow down. For a left-hand turn, 2 streets ahead.
Are you in the huff?
No, I'm not. Oh.
I think you are. Well, we'll go to East Finchley. Give us a wee smile.
Please concentrate on the road.
Right, now where did you want me to turn?
Right now.
Right there! Oh, man, half those cars are traveling down the wrong side of the road.
It's a one-way street.
I'm only going the one way.
You're going the wrong way.
Oh, yes, I am. Sorry, James. Sorry. Oh, not to worry. It's we mistakes for that to break the monotony, isn't it?
Quick, turn right before that policeman sees you.
Right, I'll turn right into Hendon Way.
You're not at it yet. No, it's a car.
Man, isn't that a lovely green orchid? Do you know it just matches your face?
Mrs. Gusher, give up driving. For God's sake, woman, give it up.
Do you know, I'm inclined to agree with you. I think I'm just not cut out to be a driver.
That, believe me, Mrs. Gusher, is the wisest decision you've ever made in your life.
Mm-hmm. How long does it take to get a pilot's license?
Yes, madam. Can I help you?
Well, I hope so. I want to report my husband missing.
Yes, madam. Could you give me a description, please, madam?
Oh, yeah, well, he's tall. About 6'3". Sun-tanned. Blonde hair. Aged about 30. As a matter of fact, he looks a bit like that Robert Redford.
Mum, it's nothing like that. Your dad's 65, short, bald and fat.
Yeah, but who the hell wants him back?
The DAFTA Awards. The Grosvenor House in the heart of London's Mayfair, where tonight we present the nation's top TV accolades. And now, ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome your host, Mr. David Frost.
Hello, good evening, and welcome. In 1981, television drama became more outspoken than ever. When the hero asked the heroine out for a hamburger, you can be sure that it'll end not with a wimpy, but with a bang. The ITV has continued to pull in its viewers when one program controller was asked to explain his success with the ratings, he said, "Oh, I just go up to them and say, 'Hello, sailor.'" But enough of my comedy material, and on with the awards. And here to announce the recipient of the award for the outstanding documentary series is a man who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. Perhaps tonight he'll remove it, and then we'll all understand what he's saying. Dr. David Bellamy.
Thank you very much, David Frost. It gives me great pleasure to tell you that the documentary award goes to that fantastic programme on prison life, Give My Regards to Broadmoor.
And the clip we're going to see is from the episode Visiting Day.
Hello, Tom.
Yeah, about time you turned up, innit?
Yes, I'm sorry, I've been busy these past months.
Well, the other fella's wives come and visit them regular.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just that I've had to start taking in laundry.
You don't mean you've gone straight?
I had to make ends meet. Listen, Tom, I come here specially.
How's that
today
young
because-
Kevin then?
Oh, he's okay, he's fine. He started his first job last week.
Oh, yeah? What's he doing?
3 months.
Who was he working with?
The Doherty gang. They put him on lookout, and he didn't.
Right, taking up metal work, you know.
I want a divorce.
You want what? Well, what's the matter? Haven't I been a good husband? I told you where I hid the stuff you've been provided for. Oh. It's another bloke, is that it?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine thing. I can't let you out my sight for 10 years, but you start messing about.
Listen, I don't know what you think, Tom. We've just been writing to each other, that's all. Honest, we've just been writing to each other.
What's his name?
Harry.
Harry what?
I can't tell you, Tom, I can't tell you. See, he writes to me last week, and he says he wants me to marry him.
15 years we've been married. 15 years. Don't those 18 months we spent together mean anything?
There are no prizes for guessing who won the award for factual television. The ITN cameras have covered the major events as they happened worldwide, from Carol Barnes in Senegal to Sandy Gall in Barnes. The year's most outstanding news event was undoubtedly the Moravian embassy siege.
You fellas, here, listen, you're going the wrong way. This is the Irish embassy.
And now to the award for the best television play. And to present it, an actor whose cello-like voice has led to his being inundated with film offers. But he's selective and only does 99.5% of them. Sir John Gilbert.
Thank you very much. Shall I open the envelope now?
Please do, Sir John, and tell us the winner.
Oh, isn't that lovely? You may remember that lovely play about an elderly, retired English couple isolated in India at the end of the Raj. It was called Staying On, with the best television play as the sequel, Going Off.
Starring, of course, two of your distinguished colleagues.
Ah, yes, in all the world there's no one that I admire more than Celia Johnson and Ralph Richardson, two of my oldest friends. I particularly like Johnson's polish. I mean, Celia's. And sometimes they act quite well, too. I remember years ago at the Globe.
Perhaps we should quickly move on to the extract from Going Off.
Oh, good idea.
Where is that wretched boy?
Heaven only knows. The servants are impossible, Dorothy. For 2 pence I'd black up and serve breakfast myself.
May well come to that yet, Puffin. Look at us. We haven't 2 rupees to rub together.
And when I think when we first came out here in the old days.
Taking tea at Government House.
Listening to the regimental band, and every night, both of us at the mess.
Mess,
Rubbish. In those days, we'd drink anything.
Puffin, that boy will have to go. He's lazy and we can't afford it.
Oh, the trouble is he's from the wrong caste.
Yes, he should be, and it ain't half hot, Mum. Oh, at last. Well, you've certainly taken your time, Sanju.
Yes, Mem Sahib. Here is the morning post. Much trouble. More bills for the Colonel Sahib. I see Mem Sahib has 2 circulars.
Don't flaunt yourself, Dorothy. Button up your dress.
That'll be all, Sanju. You may go.
Please, Mem Sahib, Sanju have a big favor to ask. And now that I have a child bride to support, I am thinking how little you are paying me.
Well, if he's so hard up, why doesn't he touch his uncle for a few quid?
No, his uncle is one of the untouchables. Now, run along. This life is destroying me, Puffin. Yesterday, when I went shopping, that sacred cow was lying on the pavement. I couldn't even get into the shop.
Well, sacred or not, you should have disturbed her.
I didn't like to. She and her husband have asked us round for bridge.
I don't know about you, old girl, but I'm in favor of going home. I mean, what have we to lose?
Country full of dirt and squalor, ignorance, illiteracy and poverty.
You have a point. We're better off in India.
Who would have guessed that the Light Entertainment Award for 1981 would go to the 4 main political parties, realizing that party political broadcasts were driving people in millions to their knobs? They came up with the most hilarious political happening since Harold Wilson's New Year's honours list, the all-party political musical.
We're here to say that we're labouring red. We're radically different, terrific in bed. We know the country's feeling so depressed, so we wrote a lengthy leftist manifesto. will blow your heads and make the blues go.
Blue thighs, we're gonna win a swing of the right side, and we're in. Oh, you guys don't need a shove, but reach for those blue thighs up above. Reach for those blue thighs up above.
We act demure, the gentle sex, so have a care where you stick your ex. 'Cause we're devoted, we're determined, we're deliver out. We exercise our sex appeal to get the feel of our David Steele. 'Cause we're devoted, we're determined, we're deliver out. Let the world know that we're here, not just a flash in the pan. Some people sneer 'cause we started small, but today we are 10 feet tall. Let the world know that we're here, nothing can stand in our way. Come the election and then you'll see one big swing to the SDP. Poor Maggie Thatcher, watch her weep as our flags unfurl. We've won to match her, and she sure wanna go. Let the world know that we're here, and that we're aiming to stay. We're gonna clear up the Tory mess. Number 10 will be our